All right, all right, all right. Let's do this. So we are looking at gold, and we're looking at it from a weekly time frame. Why are we doing that? It's because it's time to step back a little bit and get a bigger perspective on what's going on with gold and with other currency pairs. And every now and then you should do it. I would recommend once a week. Clean up the chart completely, have a naked chart, and then just looking at it from a weekly, even a monthly perspective. Right now we're on the weekly, and what we're looking for is key levels. So first and foremost, of course, this trend that we see here it has key levels because it's a trend on the weekly time frame, so it means it's a very strong trend. The higher the time frame, the stronger the trend, or the stronger the level always. So we have this trend, and everything on the weekly time frame, I have it in pink. So why pink? Yeah, it's because I'm very masculine. No, but seriously, it's because I have no more colors to use for different things on trading views. So pink will have to symbolize the weekly time frame. So we have the trend, and we have this support and resistance here that you see the market has respected several times as support, and in this case here as resistance, then support, some kind of fake out before we had this last pump. And same thing here. This is also weekly key level, resistance, and resistance. So as you guys see, they are thoroughly respected. Now let's go to a daily time frame, and let's look for key levels on a daily time frame. This is how we're going to break down gold today. From top down, this is called the top down analysis, when you break it down from a high time frame down to lower time frame. So let's look for key levels in the daily. Let's go to the line charts. Let's see what I do is I just hover with the mouse, and then I just move it upwards to see those key levels. So we got one about here. Let's see. When they overlap, we'll go in the middle. And daily key levels gonna be baby blue. So you see support. You see this little twitch here? It's also resistance, support, resistance. In between here, support. So that's a daily key level. Let's get another one. Definitely here. See here, resistance with this twitch, some kind of support, resistance, overlapping a little bit, support, good. Keep going. This one is important too. So we're getting closer and closer now to the area where the price is right now.
That's 61.8 on the Fibonacci.
Yeah. Right, one more. All right, cool. Let's leave it like that. Now, with this, we go to what Frederick just mentioned, the Fibonacci, to see catch the Fibonacci levels. Because what we're looking for, and if you've been on this on my streams and watching these recordings for a while now, then you know I'm always talking about the confluence. We always want to see confluence in the market. So, and the confluence I'm mostly always looking for is Fib, some kind of Fib confluence. So Fib confluence, having confluence with a key level in the market, or liquidity, because we always want to know where the liquidity is. In this case here, we have a nice imbalance here at the on the daily time frame, right below where we are right now. Okay, so as you guys see, we have a nice confluence here. On the, if we pull Fibonacci, let's start like this. If we pull Fib from this bottom to this top, then what we have is 38.2 Fibonacci retracement, exactly just below this daily key level, the daily support here. All right, so we know we have very strong support at this level. In the same time, just below, we have the weekly trend line. Remember that? And what do we have more there? We have this imbalance here, this fair value gap. So we have two options, as we always have. one option is going up and one is going down. But here is the thing. From here, what I see two trades. I see either we bouncing up from here, and now we will zoom in on the time frames to see if we can find some confirmation for this market going up from here, where we are right now, or we're going up from here. So market might hit just below, but we wouldn't hop in before, yeah, we are above the trend line again, showing that the trend line is supporting the market, the price. So that's kind of how we would go. Let's see. All right, let's zoom in on this. Let's get closer into it. And I'm going to remove this Fib here so it's not too many lines. Oh yeah, one more thing. We're going to look at Fib from this bottom also.
Yeah. Yeah, that's now in the nice zone. 50.
Oh, look, this confluence here is sexy. So you see the daily key level, perfectly overlapping with the 61.8. And I heard you mention it, Frederick, so you're already a step ahead there. Perfect. And you see the imbalance is perfectly confluent with the 78.6 to the 88.6 Fibonacci retracement levels, which you guys know by now is the demand zone. We use it as the demand zone. So, and perfectly enough, the fair value gap is exactly inside that. So we got some really seriously nice confluence here. We got some serious, really nice setup here for a pump in the market. The question just is, will the pump start from here, where we are now? Was this the bottom of the retracement on the trend? Look at it like this. We have the trend, all right? And was this the bottom of this last retrace? And from here we're going up, or is this gonna be the bottom? I'm very convinced that it's one of these two. And I've been mentioning 1850 as a level that where I think the price can come down to. So now it's up to proof. But to figure out where the market is going now, we need to get into lower time frames, because that was on the daily time frame. So if we go on the 4H, then what we see is, of course, we're on a downtrend. We've been so for a couple of days, months actually. Looking at it, May 23rd. Yeah, so 1.5 months we've been moving downwards in some kind of consolidation downtrend, because sometimes it's like looking at this, for example, this is straight up consolidation, and here also market is consolidating, accumulating, And the question then is, for what it is it accumulating? I think it's for bigger move up, but then is the question: have they accumulated enough, or do they want to push the market further down? When I say they, it's of course the institutions, central banks, and so on. Have they accumulated enough here, or will they push the market down to accumulate more here before the big move up? Because the big move up will come, and that is what you always got to keep in mind. It will come. So everything that's happening now is like a preparation for that big move up. Would you say, Frederick?
Can you find show me the consolidation again? I'm going to show you something. Here. Yes.
Yep.
Pull your fib from here to here and see which zone this is.
So zoom out a little bit.
From here, there. 61.8.
Oh damn! On the 27.2.
Yeah.
Bro, you've been sneak peeking on these charts, huh? But really, that's a really dope confluence as well. That's really interesting to see how it respects the 27.2. So strong support here, very, very, very strong support here. That's all that we can say. And yeah, market has already bounced off. But the thing is, okay, let's remove this one. The thing is, right now, as we just mentioned, we are in this type of consolidation. So market doesn't really have any direction. The gold doesn't really have any direction now. It's been up here and it's been down here. And one time it broke below, was trying to break down. If you were in a prosperous channel, then you know I think I called out the sell here. Yeah. And it came straight back. I don't know if I called it out, but I know I took it. And yeah, man, we're still inside consolidating. So we don't have any clear direction. But then again, we are still on the 4-hourly time frame. And if we zoom in a little bit more, we see different stuff. This is why it's so important to look at different time frames. We had an uptrend. It's broken. Liquidity everywhere, man. Gold nowadays, when it's moving, it's leaving so much liquidity behind all the time because it does these fast impulse moves.
You did heard about what they did with the market there?
What happened?
I think they added pips or something. So market from now on is going to seek liquidity faster than it did before.
What?
Yeah.
How did they do that?
I don't know. TJR made a video of it.
Shit. I gotta see that.
Yeah, I can send it to you afterwards.
Dope.
All right, continue, my brother.
All right. Yeah, man. No, man. But really, like, there's not much to say right now when it comes to entering a trade in gold right now, because it's Monday, first and foremost. Markets are weak, low liquidity in the market. So Mondays and Fridays, for everybody watching from the Prosperous channel, on Mondays and Fridays, that's why you don't see so many trades from us, because markets are weak and we don't want to do any risky moves like that. But it's still a good day to keep an eye on the market. And if you see something really juicy, of course, we're getting into it. So what we have here, last but not least, on gold is equal highs. Just tested the form of resistance level that we have up here, and we didn't break it because I thought that if we would break this high here, then we would get above this 50% Fibonacci level and then start to see the pump. But it didn't happen. It was rejected. So now basically what I want to see is price do something like this, start forming new highs, higher highs. All right. Yeah. If it starts forming higher highs, then we can start looking for a buy. Right now we have lower lows actually on a 50-minute time frame, so it's not much to do or say here. Just let it do its thing. Let it start forming a structure, a firm structure, and then we can look for buy opportunities for gold. If not, if we break this here, then 100% sell opportunities. I would say maybe even if we break this here. So, but this is the key level that we were looking at before that we bounced off. So this is the key level that we're looking up for. The key level is 1907. 1907-ish, 1908. So that's the level we're looking for the market to break. The confirmation comes when these candles where they closed are broken, which conflues perfectly with the 80.6 Fibonacci retracement. So I correct my statement. The key level is 19, or the entry level would be 1906. That's where we can start looking at an entry for our sell, and that's a big sell we're looking for them. There's no 20, 30, 40 pips. That's actually like minimum of only down to this extension here. We have 200 pips. No, 100 pips. From here down to here, it's 100 pips. But in this case, we're looking for a sell down to this level. Remember the demand zone that we had perfectly confluent here, this zone. And that would be a trade of about 350 pips. This is what we're looking out for, because this is the make or break trade.
Pip buffet.
Pip buffet, yeah, exactly. With that said, let's leave gold as it is. You have my analysis and the breakdown in the Prosperous channel. So when I'm talking about the Prosperous channel, for y'all guys that are new watching this, we're talking about the Telegram channel, the Signals channel. So we always posting the trade ideas there. If you ain't in it, link is in the description box below. Let's look at gold. Same thing, top-down analysis. Weekly time frames on the pink. The daily are baby blue, and 4H are green. So going to the weekly again, what is EURUSD doing? Well, we're on a massive downtrend. Oh my, I almost have to go on a monthly time frame to see this downtrend. So we on a downtrend that we've been on ever since 2008-ish. And on that downtrend, we are what? On the buy side. Very important. Because when we know that we are on the buy side of the trend, what I mean by the buy side is that this here is the sell side, this here is the buy side of the trend. And why is that important? Because what happens is that we are automatically bias bullish. We're looking for bullish moves. Now, we are on the weekly time frame. So zooming in, we want to find those uptrends. And what do we see then? Very fast. We are in an upwards moving channel on the weekly time frame. Therefore, I have marked them out with the baby blue for the daily. And looking at that, we can see something more if we go to the 4-hourly time frame. And it's this here. We have this on the 4-hourly chart. We have a bullish wedge that's formed. So you guys see this here. This here is a typical bullish wedge pattern and a perfect breakout. And it's so funny, Frederick, I didn't see this last week. So looking at the same chart, same thing, but I didn't see this. I didn't see the wedge, and like the breakout was perfect. So,
yeah, you talked about it the other day, last live session.
okay. Yeah, when trading, I did not even think about it. So we broke out of that. We came perfectly into this 50-minute order block that we have here. And as you guys see, it bounced off the order block, started to push down, but respected the 4-hourly support that is down here. All right. So, which is another key level. So it has proven as support. And the question now is, yeah, you guys see my drawings here. This is what I'm looking for. Will we, from here, bounce down and in that case, take a buy from the next 4H key level, which is just below, sitting at around 1.09200 price level. In that case, we will look for a buy here, or will we push up now to the 4H order block that we have up here, and then move down from there. If we move up to this 4H order blocks, we will actually be looking for sells, because what happens is we have a confluence between the weekly resistant level. So this is the weekly resistant level here, and this order block. So I would definitely look for sell opportunities from here. I want actually the market to push up now, to come up here, so we can look for sell opportunities. That sell opportunity would end either here or here, because from either these levels, the trend should continue.
I think it will retest here somewhere. That's my opinion.
Okay.
I pulled the fib from here to here, and 50% is here.
All right, nice. Nice. I'm pulling the fib from here. Yeah, so this was the confluence I was looking for.
Yeah.
So, like I said, so the entry I'm going to call out is going to be either here, or it's going to be here. Yeah. Or of course, if we're coming up here, then we're looking for sell.
Agree, bro.
Yeah. So, but not to disregard what Frederick just said. What did you say? Here, down here.
Yeah. But
yeah.
I think...
So it's definitely possible. But I think bouncing up from here. Why this zone is possible is because we have a lot of order here. We have a lot of liquidity, and we have the weekly trend line. So market could want to come down and retest this trend line here. But is that you?
Yeah.
I was like, where did that come from? So we'll see. But and of course, every place every level we're coming to, we're always looking for confirmation. It's not just like, oh, it came down to the price, let's jump in for a buy here. No. So when price comes down here, that's when we start to zoom in on the 50-minute, on the 5-minute, on the 1-minute to find those entries, to see where the liquidity is, to see what's happening. Are we forming a bullish structure for a bullish sequence, so that we can jump in on a buy? And of course, we look at the candles also always to see if they are telling us that, okay, market is the sellers are exhausted or the buyers are exhausted. What are the candles telling us? So that's that. But for now, in the bigger picture, this is what we see when we reach these levels. So the levels are 1.09200 about. The other level is 1.0889. 1.0889, and the sell level would be from around 1.100, I would say. About. It's actually very juicy. It's you know, the market always has a certain type of respect for even numbers. So 1.1 is definitely a interesting number to see. Yep. Market respect. That's all I got. Euro USD, gold, but it was a deep dive into both of them. Frederick, do you have something that you want to share?
We can look at gbpusd since it's been moving so good lately.
Pass you the host, so you can read that. All right, you're the boss now.
So let's do it like this, gbpusd. Because we're in an uptrending market, that's 100% sure. Let's take this, this, the daily, then we go on the 4-hourly. Okay, interesting. Interesting. So I think here it will continue actually. I wanted to, this is a broke structure here, but it's made equal highs. That's one thing we can be concerned about.
Oh, nice.
So I think maybe this equal high is going to bring it somewhere, maybe around here to this area, or it's going to just continue and retest here, and then we can look for more buys.
It can also be a fake rejection of the equal high, but no, man, I agree with you. I see that. I think the trend, the upwards trend is forming now. Yeah, it's very strong, and I think that will be the retracement level.
Okay. Here we have this. Yeah, the imbalance is on the 78.6 and 88.6.
Nice.
So I think we can look for a buy from somewhere around this area. Let's say here. It's a lot of pips though. Still, and we can put our stop loss just to be safe. It's a big stop loss. Yeah, we just have to see what happens. And somewhere like this, maybe I think is possible. 170. See how it reacts. You can also do another way here. Take this, and we can take this. Seems more legit. Let me see.
Yeah, there's even more confluence because that level would be a perfect retrace for a continuation of the trend.
Here.
Nice.
So I think we can start to see something like this maybe. I'm not going to enter a sell position on this one until it's, or buy position until it's down here. I don't even care about it. So, and that's the thing when we do stuff like this, it's better to just do the analysis, put on an alarm like you have done now, and just wait.
And just wait.
Yeah, and just wait. You see it's been moving perfectly here, like we said it will, all the way up. So it's a strong uptrending market. So what you basically can see when you have a uptrend is like this, and then it can also move like this, you know, and then it goes like this, and then it can move like this.
Yeah.
And what we see here,
Exactly. Like downtrends within the uptrend.
yeah. So we can almost call it a consolidation in the uptrending market, let's say here and this. See, a little bit of liquidity grab in here, and that's it. So that's what I have on gbpusd. And that is the only pairs I've been watching at, is that pair, because it treated us nice last time.
Yeah, definitely did.
So eurusd, still the same thing, like you just went through. gbpusd, gbpjpy, I'm not even trading it now because I don't like to trade in this stuff.
Have you looked at euro GBP?
Euro GBP.
which also has treated us very nice lately.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Take this one quick. Because I'm just gonna do C.
Ooh, perfect support.
This, and here we have the buy order block.
But this one, like, I love how USD JPY, or sorry, Euro JPY respects the fib.
Yeah.
The fib levels, like they are almost like you put the levels there by design.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I think
mark it out for the viewers. Like, guys, look at this. Like, this is just Frederick pulling out the fib from the bottom to the top, but see how nicely it respects the level. Look at this here. Look at this here. Look at this here. Support. Perfect. Yeah, man, crazy.
the only thing I like here is it changed character. So now, and it broke structure.
Yep.
And
look at this also, bro. Yeah, it changed character, like you say, making lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, and perfectly here, bouncing off is the fifth. This is the 50 EMA, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So using it as resistance almost, and man, this is interesting. We got a little downtrend forming here,
yeah.
And it's actually looking quite sweet.
I think we can.
I'm gonna dive into this one later. I'm gonna see if can find a nice sell opportunity for us.
I think it will come. And you see, if you take on the, let's say now we go on the 1 hourly, we have the sell order block here, and then on 4 hour,
okay,
yeah, there's another one here. So now we can start to see. Now I'm going back to the way I traded before. We have the sell block, and then we have the imbalance right here. So, and what does that mean for us? What we want it to wait until it comes back to this area, and then we can put our stop loss here, and then we can target. Okay, we can first break this low, well, this low, right, and here, that's one, and then we can have TP2 somewhere down. Okay, we can go for this TP2 here, and maybe we can even have TP3 all the way down here, or TP3 here and TP4 here. So we're talking about 361 pips if this falls now, but of course it's going to work its way down there, I think, and then it's gonna pop.
Interesting.
Because you see that the imbalance here, and it's the imbalance on, this is on 1 hourly. If I go on the 4 hourly now, you can see this big imbalance here, and buy order block and buy order block. So it's lots of confluence, that is many key areas in this area. Buy block, imbalance taken out, perfect fib levels, perfectly like downtrend market in the uptrending market, like small trend. So I think we can see something like this.
Yeah, a perfect retracement in the uptrending market.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I like this. I like this, bro. This is a solid. We got some solid potential setups here.
Yeah. So I think definitely we're coming down to this area here between 50 and 61.8. Actually, because now on the 4 hour we have changed character. Now we have broken structure. Broken structure is a confirmation that is going to the downside now. We're starting a little small downtrend. So it's good. It looks good. So what we can wait for is just a retracement, and I think it's gonna come. Oh shit! You can already see it now. It's starting to let's make it super simple, people. Like, just then we do this. So we have a sell order block and we have a buy order block. And here we have so much sell pressure, and you see this imbalance lines perfectly up with the 50 EMA on the 1 hourly time frame. That means it's going to probably retest it here.
Yeah. Like just looking at it quick on the chart now, this is like my first instinct. This is what I see.
Yeah.
I see like now it's trying to form a new higher low on the smaller uptrend that's trying to form. It will come up to the 50 EMA, fail because of the liquidity there, and boom, push it straight down. Continue on the downtrend.
Yeah. And it's a lot that can be filled now until it starts. Like, let's get.
Oh, I hope this trade doesn't trigger before I get my 100K account.
Will not.
So this is how much I believe in what I'm seeing now. That I'm ready to jump, find a setup and jump into it with the 100K account. So yeah, man.
I'm going to put an alarm on this one also. So now alarm there, and I have alarm on this. Oh wait, GBP. Yeah, alarm on this, and alarm on this. EuroGBP. It's okay. Yeah, I think that's it. EuroJPY, EuroUSD, and GBPUSD. That's what I have, and then you have gold.
Yeah, man.
So I think we're solid for the upcoming week. This
Right.
can pass, bro. Like this, I'm definitely seeing this happening today, because even if I go on the 50-minute time frame, you see the imbalance is even bigger.
Yeah, bro. I think this is the sexiest setup that we have so far today.
Agree. So I'm gonna jump into it. I think here, 37 pip stop loss.
Yeah, I think also I'm going to scale into this because also, like you say, the sell potential is so big. So I think the best thing is just to scale into it.
Yeah, the area we want to scale in from is basically from here, or this box right here, and to put our biggest stop loss over here. So all this gray box is our scaling area. It's 39.5 pips, so it's solid. It's good. It's a nice stop loss. It's a normal stop loss, basically.
Yeah. Just to explain why Frederick is putting the stop loss just above the high is because of spread, basically. Because you never know if if you put it exactly on the equally with the high here, the previous high, the spread can take you out, and then it goes in the right direction. And nobody likes when that happens to them. So always have to consider the spread when you think when you're entering and when you're taking profit, and on the stop losses. Very important.
100%. So I think I have some juicy trades coming up. This one I definitely see the first active one.
Yeah.
For me at least.
Yeah, I believe so too, man. All right, guys, with that said, have a fantastic week. We are going to do more videos this week. We cannot say exactly what days, but we'll try to do them as often as possible. As we mentioned, the markets are slow today, so ain't much happening. Probably no trades. If it happens, we call it out in the signals channel. But with that said, have a fantastic week, and talk to you guys soon again.